I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was called with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcasted like hey ya.
Yo, what's good, party people in the place to be? Good morning and welcome to the Nixon Morning Job. I'm your man. I'm your host, Uncle Freezy. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? I got beef. I got beef, man. I got beef. I got beef. Chef NYK's in the building. What's good? T. Williams, yeah. It's good. Raphael is in the building, the busiest man on YouTube. Raphael Diaz, what's good? Sherwin M, what's good? Delano Steele Jr., I see you. G. Robinson, what's good? I got beef. I got beef. And it's partially cooked, right? And y'all already know where I'm going with this. Y'all already know where I'm going with this. Y'all already know where I'm going with this. Right? Y'all already know where I'm going with this. Y'all already know where I'm going with this. Right? Y'all already know. Y'all already know. If y'all been paying attention to me, for if you've been paying any attention to me at all, y'all know where I'm going with this, right? D is balling was good. I'm gonna throw this invite in here early because I already know it's gonna be fisticuffs in here. I'm throwing the invite in here already. And I'm sorry I didn't put the thumbnail up yet, but let me do this. Let me do this real quick. Y'all already know where I'm going. Sorry about the thumbnail not being tight. So let me tighten that up real quick. Yo, y'all already know where I'm going with this. And cats call me a hater. But I'm willing. Hey, listen, I'm willing to fight over this one, y'all. I'm willing to fight over this one, y'all, because I consider myself reasonable, but then at times, and you know, I will I will reconsider if somebody's argument is persuasive. I call that, I don't call that being wishy-washy. I call it being reasonable. Right? I'm gonna update this thumbnail real quick. I'm gonna update this thumbnail, and I'm gonna also update some other stuff real quick. Sorry about running late, y'all. I got some stuff going on with the computer. You ever bought something and you kind of regret it, but it's what you need? So I got a security, the security on the computer, the Norton, blase, blah, all that, the suite that's supposed to protect your computer and but it stopped me from doing stuff, man. Like it run updates when I'm trying to. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. I know I need it, but it just like hijacked my computer and then run all kind of self checks and all kind of stuff and protections and all kind of whatever. Right? So stop me from doing what I want to do today. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I got beef. Bro. I got beef. And I know y'all gonna be like, Uncle Freezy, you always have beef. No, I don't always have beef. I don't. I don't always have beef. Right? I don't always have beef. Let me update this real quick, man. I'm gonna update some stuff real quick, and I promise you I'm gonna get to the conversation. And I can hear some of y'all tapping y'all toe, like, yo, get to the business, man. Stop dragging this out. Okay, I'm gonna stop dragging it out. I'm gonna stop dragging it out, right? I am. Because y'all be like, some of y'all text me. I'm gonna look at the camera with you. Some of y'all, y'all would text me and be like, yo, why don't you just get down to the nitty gritty, man? Why everything gotta take 40 minutes? Legit. One of the friends of the show texted me the Sonic meme where the Sonic had his arms folded, is tapping his foot. Like, why you don't never just get straight down to the point? Right. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to say too. Hey man, yo, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, share with your friends. Help them grow the family, right? Because we do this for Knicks fans, man. This is a Knicks community, man. This is a Knicks community. You know what I'm saying? And I know I dominated by being a hater. You know what I'm saying? I'm dominated with my hatred of certain people. But it's a Knicks community, man. We come on here to have fun. Right? So here's the thing. The Knicks need a point guard. And there is an exciting young point guard out there that y'all want me to spend all my assets on. Right? Y'all want me to spend all my assets on this one guy. And I'm not ready. Right? I'm not ready. I'm not ready to spend all my assets on this one guy. Right? I like winners. I like winners, B. I like winners. Right? I like winners, B. I be wanting, if listen, I think every day you wake up, you should be focused on turning your franchise into a winner. And look at Norton. Norton is trying to hijack my computer again. Norton LifeLock is doing something, performing something, and is hijacking my computer. Okay, blase. Okay, whatever. All right. So I'm gonna get down to the nitty gritty, man. Right? I'm gonna get down to the nitty gritty. Right? Damian Lillard is a loser. Everywhere Damian Lillard go, teams start losing. And y'all want me to give up 5 players and 5 first-round picks for Damian Lillard. Bro, Damian Lillard lost to Nigeria with Kevin Durant and Jayson Tatum on his team. Yet, y'all want me to give up R.J. Barrett and 1,000 draft picks for Damian Lillard. Are y'all kidding me? Are y'all kidding me right now? Chef NYK was like, I knew it. I know Uncle Freezy. I know Uncle Freezy, bro. I know Uncle Freezy, and I knew this was coming. Chef NYK, you know me. Chef NYK, you know me like the back of your hand. I can't help myself.
Salute.
What's good?
Morning, brother.
What's good? Man, hey, it ain't no good morning. It's a bad morning, bro. We better turn this thing around. Damian Lillard, bro.
What happened?
Damian Lillard lost to a country called Nigeria, bro. And he had Kevin Durant and Jayson Tatum. Right? The last time we played Nigeria, bro, we beat them by 47, and we was up 6 by 60 at halftime. And you know the differences between that team and this team? Damian Lillard. That's the difference. We can't hear you, bro. We can't.
I was muted. I think it has a lot to do with the backcourt scoring.
Man.
Backcourt. Damian Lillard's in the backcourt. I mean, I'm talking about the guys scoring on us on USA. I'm thinking about Nigeria had, Bradley Beal and Damian Lillard can't defend. So hey, I like Bradley Beal too, but he ain't the best. I mean, he used to be a good defender. I don't know. Lillard, however, can't defend.
What's good? Here come the excuses, bro. Here come the excuses.
Hey, Dame's not the best player.
Here come the excuses, man. Here come the excuses. Now I know D got my back. I know D got my back. Yo, D got my back like a Louis Vuitton backpack, bro. I know this.
It's a knockoff. No, it's a knockoff.
Oh,
yeah, you're bugging, yo. You're out of your mind, bro.
Oh, no, man. Don't. Yo,
you understand there's no rim production either. You know that, right?
Nah, I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it.
I think it's the backcourt scoring, man.
Bro, they lost to a team called Australia.
It's a combination, DSJ.
Bro, they lost to a team called Australia, bro. All they play is rugby. They don't even play basketball there.
You disrespect the world basketball with this nonsense, bro.
Man, no, bro, no.
Half of that team is like NBA players, bro. Like, stop it, yo.
Oh my God, no. Okay, half of the squad.
Who was that?
Okay. So I'm gonna say this, right?
What did Cody say?
If Kevin Durant played for Australia, I would be like, okay, you know what? They got Kevin Durant. Bro, we lost to a dude named Patty Mills. Bro, are you serious?
Wow.
D, are you serious? Are you really defending Damian Lillard against a cat named Patty Mills?
Listen, I'm not a big fan of Damian Lillard's game, so that has nothing to do with it.
Not Ben Simmons, bro. Not Ben Simmons. Listen, I didn't say Ben Simmons. I said Patty Mills.
doing?
You disrespecting, dog. That's what you doing.
Come on, bro. Come on. This dude is a loser. And we want to trade 5 players and 5 first-round picks for a dude that is getting roasted on national TV.
Do people still want to do this?
Bro,
do people still want to give up that? Because I have not heard that.
I hope not.
In quite a while.
I was begging. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was begging for y'all to talk me off the ledge, bro. I was begging for y'all to talk me off the ledge. Like, nah, Uncle Freezy, he is a loser. Let it go. He is a loser, bro. But come on. Patty Mills. Patty Mills.
Look, man, I don't like Damian Lillard. Understand? I don't think we should trade anything for him. And I think he's going to have a hard time winning.
And Julian Tran, listen, Julian Tran, I'm being disrespectful, but not in that type sense, bro. You know, Julian Tran is my guy. Julian, you know how it is. Julian Tran is like, yo, Uncle Freezy, what's happening? I'm not dissing Australia, bro. When I'm saying
you are.
No, I know.
You are.
Uncle Freezy, you should be more upset with the fact that Draymond Green couldn't do nothing with Aaron Baines in FIBA. He be holding him down to like maybe 7 points in the regular season.
That's what I'm saying.
But in FIBA, he was getting off like he an all-star. So I don't know.
The dribble penetration that's being let in, and then there's no rim protection to protect the slip-ups on dribble penetration. They have a couple of issues on that roster. Why don't you put the coaching staff in there too while you're at it?
No.
Oh, not them, right?
This is all Damian Lillard fault, bro.
Wow. That's why. You just trolling, yo. I know what you're doing.
No, D, this conversation go all the way back to December, bro. Because a dude on here came at me straight-faced and said, Damian Lillard is better than Steph Curry. And I fell over backwards in my chair and fainted.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
At night, we was doing a Knocks at Night session, and a grown man told me that Damian Lillard was better than Steph Curry. And y'all know I have a soft spot in my heart for Steph Curry.
Mm-hmm.
Right? A dude told me that, and it made me, and it put Dame Lillard on my radar, bro. It's like, how do you disrespect one of the greatest players to ever play the game, a unanimous MVP, 2-time league MVP, right? 3-time NBA champion. How do you say if they had Damian Lillard instead of 3 championships, he would have 5? Right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right. And then every night troll me and say, hey, listen, is Damian Lillard a better player than Julius Randle? And I'm like, no. And he's like, Uncle Freezy, you lost to Uncle Freezy. Are you telling me that Julius Randle is better than Damian Lillard? I'm like, no, I'm not saying that Julius Randle overall is better than Damian Lillard, but Julius Randle is more valuable to a team than Damian Lillard is to a team because Julius Randle is rare. You can't find a 250-pound man that shoots 40% from 3, 80% from the free throw line, and 6 assists a game, right? And average 10 rebounds. You can't find that in the NBA. Now, can you find a 6'2" scoring point guard?
You can find a 6'2" scoring point guard in the draft.
Yeah. Can you?
I was trolling when I said that one. I was trolling.
I know. I'm saying the thing with Julius Randle is a 6'8" guy that shoots 40% from 3 and average 10 rebounds. When's the last time you seen a banger, a dude that bangs that shoots 40% from 3? It's rare. And give you 6 assists. Now, what about finding a 6'2" point guard that can score? How rare is that?
They come around more than the latter. Okay.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So what I'm saying is while Damian Lillard at his peak is probably dynamic, would I trade him for Julius Randle? I would say I'd keep Randle and take my chances on finding a 6'2" point guard that can score.
Right.
But I got trolled for that. Right? I got trolled for that. Right? What I'm saying is, listen, hey, shout out to our Australians friends that are watching and the friends of the show. Yeah, a lot of people. So don't find me falling over backwards as disrespect, because I ain't disrespecting nobody, people, or culture. What I'm saying is Damian Lillard is a loser. That's what I'm saying. Damian Lillard is a loser. And for us to want to trade our whole kit and caboodle for Damian Lillard is mind-boggling to me. Mind-boggling.
I don't want to. I hate those. I hate those rumors cooking up. I don't want to trade. Not for no Lillard.
No.
He just turned 31, man. I'm good, man.
Bro. And who's in the backcourt? Who did somebody please tell me the other guy we've been talking about trading for was not in that backcourt. Please.
Oh, he was there.
Please tell me another loser that we talk about trading the whole kit and caboodle for was not in that backcourt.
Oh, he was there. He's right alongside him.
Bro. So D, please talk me off the ledge, bro. Are we seriously saying that Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard, Kevin Durant can't beat Team Australia with Jayson Tatum?
Hey, the worst part is that they only scored 83 points.
Eddie C, what's good, bro?
What's happening, fellas?
They scored 83 points.
Eddie C, don't come in here being nice. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. Don't be trying to tiptoe in here like the Cheshire Cat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to hey, what's going on?
You know what it is I'm on a 2-hour difference than you guys, so it's 7 o'clock in the morning over here. I woke up a little early.
Oh man, yo, you committed, bro. You committed. Yo, man, and it's good to hear from you too, bro. By the way,
raspy.
And I meant to say the same for D and Kelly too, y'all. Man, it's good to have y'all on, man. But
likewise, brother.
But I'm on one, and I think I'm right. A backcourt of Damian Lillard and Bradley Beal get roasted by Patty Mills.
They can't defend, man. Guys can't defend. It's no surprise to me. That's why I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm not shocked either.
I'm not shocked, man. That's a backcourt. It can't no defense, man.
Bro.
As soon as I seen that, I forgot that Lillard was on Team USA. When I seen him and Bradley Beal was in the backcourt, I already knew what time it was. I already knew why they lost. You got the length. You got length on the perimeter with KD and Tatum. When I seen the backcourt, I already knew. I'm like, okay, it must be backcourt scoring from the other team. And I saw Nigeria light them up.
Right.
One of them guys, I forgot. I think it was a guard. It was somebody. I think it was a shooting guard in Nigeria. He was lighting them up from out there. If I'm not mistaken, I just can't remember who.
And don't forget too, they don't have rim protection either.
Yeah, they don't. They don't have the best rim protection.
So they're a mess.
Their overall defense is straight garbage. I mean,
it's piss poor, yo.
I don't think, and to tell you the truth, I think this is part of the reason why NBA is the way it is. You know, just 3-point shooting and a lot of offense going around, and you're seeing it now in the USA team where we don't really have any two-way players anymore. You know what I'm saying? We just have a lot of offense, a lot of dynamic, and a lot of athleticism, but ain't nobody playing no D.
Nah, bro, we don't have pride. How about that?
Integrity, right? Thank you, Sherwood. Thank you, Sherwood, in the chat. He mentioned all the guys on the Nigerian team. That is true. I guess all NBA players, man.
They do. They have a lot of
Serbia.
NBA players in that
We
team.
gonna get
And
killed.
they
We gonna
play
get
hard.
killed by Serbia. We run into Serbia. It's really gonna be over.
Hey, so I see what Sherwin M put right, but I'm looking for a star and I can't find one. All these names, man, and I admire and love a lot of these players. I love to watch a lot of them play, but it looked like alphabet soup to me. All these names don't mean nothing.
Monte Morris, there goes your star.
No,
I'm only playing. Josh Okogie and OG Anunoby.
I love OG Anunoby, right?
I like OG Anunoby. I wish we could have him, and I wish we could have Josh Okogie. The two athletic wing defenders, man, solid. I like both of them. Solid.
Right.
These guys play different in FIBA, man. I'm telling you, the FIBA's different, man.
You see the way that ball moves on these teams, bro?
Yeah, man.
That move is moving. That ball is moving from side to side at least 3 or 4 times per possession, almost.
Bro, it don't matter. It's all Damian Lillard fault, bro. It's all Damian Lillard fault, man. I mean, come on. Damian Lillard was
it's a team. It's the whole team fault.
Nah,
bro. You supposed to have defense and offense balanced.
No.
Everything
bro.
supposed to be balanced.
Y'all get ready to make me go ISO cam, bro.
Whoever picked the USA team did a bad job. You had to have defense in there. These guys from overseas, they play defense. They've been together for 4 years. So the U.S. needs some defense on their team. All their offense is good, but you need defense to stop other players.
No, CWC, you my guy, bro. I feel like you my cousin. You my guy. I feel like you my cousin, bro.
Hey, Tatum and Beal and Lillard, they don't play defense, man. They don't play defense.
Oh my God, what are we talking about?
Dude, what are you talking about? You're blaming it on one player.
Yeah, you can't blame it on
that's
one
ridiculous,
player,
bro.
How you gonna blame it on one point guard?
Bro,
look, just give Freezy what he wants to hear. Give him what he wants to hear. It's
Nah, F that. And then you're gonna go ISO because we disagree with your biased view. Like, come on, bro.
Yes.
Stop it.
I thought y'all were reasonable.
Man, I thought you were reasonable.
Uncle Freezy. You can't blame it on one guy. It's a team effort.
Nah,
it's a team, Uncle Freezy.
No, bro. It's not a team effort, bro.
It's not.
It's not a team effort.
What town?
That might be the problem.
The USA. What town's that?
Dominican Republic.
At home. Oh yeah, he's in DR. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. He's Dominican.
Yeah, he's on Dominican Republic. Yes.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, he's Dominican.
Oh, yeah, he's Dominican. Yeah. So
Yeah.
is Al Horford. Al Horford probably over there too.
Yeah.
How about MB?
Embiid is from the Congo.
Congo.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah. So you searching for some help, right? How about just point the finger at Damian Lillard, bro?
Ridiculous.
Hey, if Mitch wasn't hurt, Mitch would have been the center for the USA, like off the bench or something.
Bro,
or started.
Bro, it's all Damian Lillard's fault. And first of all, we need to admit that.
No.
Nobody's gonna admit that, bro.
What Bell and Tatum was at, and Durant, where they was at. They wasn't playing no defense.
They was watching Lillard get roasted by Patty Mills.
So that's defense. You're supposed to help out on defense,
bro. So we got two things going on here, right? Right. So for one, I'm gonna bring this up because y'all frustrated me when it happened, and then now, matter of fact, hey, y'all give me 30 seconds to go ISO cam.
No, we not giving you 30 seconds. I know how you get down. I know how you
say what you gotta say.
I got to because y'all gonna cut me off.
No, I'll shut up. I promise, yo. Go.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. When the Knicks lost to the Hawks in the playoffs, every Knicks fan in the universe put the blame on one player, right? Everybody blamed Julius Randle, right? Oh my God, it's all Julius Randle's fault, right? But Dame Lillard take a team of mega stars and lose to Australia, and we come up with 1,000 excuses. Bro, when the Knicks lost to the Hawks in the playoffs, y'all was like, it's all Julius Randle's fault. And I was like, nah, but what about the other guys that didn't step up, man? They ain't set the game up. Nah, Julius Randle read the double teams too slow. Julius Randle's shot was off. All these things, we blame Julius Randle, right? But Damian Lillard led a team of Damian Lillard had the 10 best players on the planet and lost to Nigeria. And we like, nah, it ain't Dame's fault. It ain't Dame, man. It was, the temperature in the arena wasn't right. They playing, with the international ball. The jerseys didn't fit the same like they fit in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? The dudes from Nigeria got hot from three. We had 1,000 excuses to save Damian Lillard. Right? But with Julius Randle, we blame Julius Randle for everything. And it was like, Trae Young was killing us. And it's all Julius Randle's fault. And Julius Randle don't even defend point guards.
I think you're right, man.
Can we talk now?
I think you have two valid points there, man. That's a very valid point. I mean, everybody blamed one player, and then we go around and we see what's happening here, and we don't do the same, right? We find different ways to
real
and the other point that I think that I don't want to get overlooked is when you said pride. When these players from other countries play in these tournaments, they're very prideful of their country and how they represent their country. So me actually living in another country, being American and living in another country, I can see that. And I guess we have to look at ourselves in the mirror when it comes to that pride factor of where's the pride when you go play for USA,
Right.
People don't want to, there's a lot of, and these aren't the best 15 players in the world. They're better players and they just don't want to go.
Right.
They can't play defense.
Because no, Charlie, because there's money involved. You know what I'm saying? People get clouded by money that's involved in the situation. Right. And you don't see that in teams with France and Slovenia, Nigeria. You know what I'm saying? Ain't none of that happening. You know what I'm saying? They playing for their country and they dying for their country. So, in that sense, man, I think is a little bit bigger than what we're talking about than basketball. We got to look at ourselves in the mirror and say, yo, what's the deal? Are we prideful enough to go and represent our country? Or we want to just chill here in the beaches and, just be our millionaire selves and let other people do the work for us? Because when that happens, this is the outcomes. So, and that's, man,
okay,
I think you're right, bro.
So, Freezy, listen. That's only operating under the premise that people actually do blame Julius Randle by himself for us losing against the Hawks. So I'm a person that doesn't.
Right.
So your argument means nothing to me.
Okay. So yeah, so you wouldn't get it. So you wouldn't get it.
I got it. I just disagree with it.
No. I don't mean the point. I mean the passion behind the point. You're like, why is he so passionate about this thing that really don't make sense? You know what I'm saying? And so I get where you're coming from because you're more reasonable. You won't blame one person for what a 12-man roster does.
Absolutely.
Right. And so whether it's Team USA or if it's the Knicks losing to the Hawks, you don't think one person should be to blame. And I understand where you're coming from.
Mm.
Bro, I sit here doing a live stream, doing a Knicks Morning Drive every morning, and I came on a Knicks Morning Drive, and people were like, Julius Randle is the reason why we lost to the Hawks.
Yeah, it's retarded.
Right, and so the thing is, it's like, yo, I watched the game. It's not all Julius Randle, and I try to explain it, and they're like, no, Uncle Freezy, you wrong. One person is to blame, right? And so, while I don't agree with that point, I was like, okay, so if that is the premise for a team losing, we have to apply it across the board, right? Because it just can't be, if it's the way you think, it can't just be the way you think about Julius Randle. Because if that's the case, then there is some underlying dislike for Julius Randle and not you know what I'm saying, the fact that one person can take the blame for a team losing.
Mm-hmm.
I got argued down. I was basically saying, listen, it's 12 men against 12 men, and an 8-man coaching staff against an 8-man coaching staff, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, that don't make sense. It's all Julius Randle's fault. But then when I point out that Damian Lillard did the same thing, then we say, well, we like Damian Lillard, and there is no underlying dislike towards Damian Lillard. So the other side of the argument is true.
Okay.
It makes no sense. It's either it applies to everybody, or it applies to nobody.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't blame Randle. I blame Randle. I blame Peyton. I blame RJ.
But hold on a second.
Everybody.
But hold on a second. When he was saying something, if y'all vehemently didn't agree with what he was saying, I swear to God, somebody would have spoken up. But everybody stood quiet while he said what he said.
I just told him I disagreed. Talking about.
Yeah, you disagreed, but at the moment you was quiet.
Because I'm letting him talk. It's called respect, bro.
No. If somebody vehemently disagrees, you would step in and you would say, "No, Freezy, you're wrong," and then you can let him go on with his point. You can let him go on with his point. But everybody in the whole chat was quiet as soon as he said that, and it was a different type of quiet. It wasn't the quiet like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to be respectful and let you speak." It was more like, "Damn." You
no,
just said
not at all.
Okay, so if it doesn't pertain to you, you know what I'm saying? But everybody in the chat didn't say one word while he was saying what he was saying.
Well, but what I'm saying, what I'm asking y'all to do is this. For one, it's my Dame Lillard, Bradley Beal, Zach LaVine frustration coming out, right? Because all spring long, all you heard was coming out of January, all you heard was we need to trade the kit and caboodle for Dame Lillard, Bradley Beal, Zach LaVine, right? I wish we had Devin Booker. That's all we heard every morning from late January all the way to today, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then every time these dudes get on the big stage and lose, I point out how these dudes can't win on their own team. And you think bringing them here is going to elevate their game and our team, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I agree with you with that. I agree with you with that.
You can't take Bradley Beal has played his entire career with Hall of Fame point guards, and he's never won a championship, never been to the Eastern Conference Finals. And as a matter of fact, once John Wall got hurt, the Wizards have gone in the tank, right? How come Bradley Beal cannot elevate the Washington Wizards? But we think by trading RJ Barrett and 1,000 first-round picks to get Bradley Beal, that he's going to come here and miraculously turn the Knicks into a championship contender.
Mm-hmm.
He would help with our offense, but he need to work on his defense. He would help with our offense, though.
Bro, how are you going to get a 9-year player going into his 10th season to turn into it? Bradley Beal is going to go into his 10th season, right? How are you going to turn that guy into a defensive playmaker?
Look what he did to Mitch. Look what he did to Randle. He could do it to Beal too.
Yeah, those were 3rd and 6-year players though, bro.
I think guys know how to play defense. I think they just don't want to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy to play defense than offense, man. You just have to put your heart to it, man. They know how to play defense. They just don't want to.
Right.
That's the problem.
Right. And so why would we get a guy that don't want to play defense?
But I think if he goes to Till be like, hey, listen, man, I need you to play defense. I know you could play defense, and we a defensive team.
Yeah, Bill used to be a good defender. I will say. That's what I said before.
Well, Freezy, I understand what you're saying. You're saying that he doesn't have the winning credentials or like the winning signs of life in order for us to make such a drastic move like that.
Right. If you don't want your country, if you don't want to put it on the line so your country can win, how I'm going to ask you to put it on the line for a team to win, just an NBA team. You don't want to do it for your country. how can I get it out of you to do it for a team, an NBA team? Bro, you sort of lay it all on the line for your country, bro. All of it on the line for your country. Right?
I think they had to look at the 90s USA Olympics team with Pat Ewing, Michael Jordan, and them. Take them to the locker room, let them look at the films and stuff.
No, they just
maybe they're waking up.
Better point guards. I mean, I guess we can all agree that is he the best point guard in the NBA right now for USA?
No, what Curry at?
Where's Chris Paul? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
well, Chris Paul's in the finals, bro.
Yeah,
but
he in the finals.
But he can play. Booker's in the finals, and he's going over as soon as the finals is finished, right?
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Right.
And Middleton, right?
Middleton and Drew Holiday, yeah.
Right, but so here's the thing though. So is Giannis, so is Ayton. So it's not like the pool is. It's not like things are going to get different. Things are not going to get different. No,
that wasn't my point. My point was, is he the best point guard? I mean, he's not doing the things that we think that he should do because he's just not the best one at it. American-wise, USA-wise, right. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like the first option that you think about is Curry. Like, and it's not like Curry's like way older than him. You know what I'm saying? They're around the same age where you could say, you know, Curry's just a dinosaur. That's why he ain't playing. No, they're the same age. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Curry
Chris
could get his team involved and he could score at the same time. He could facilitate the ball.
Oh man, Stephen Curry in those tournaments is lights out because you know, that's led into his playing style, which is a little bit different than Dame because Dame hold the ball a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And then everybody needs the ball. You know what I'm saying?
It's also different coaching, but yeah.
Tatum want the ball. You know what I'm saying? Tatum want the ball. KD want the ball. You know what I mean? So everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to play the same way.
Right.
Even if you go down to Bam Adebayo, he want the ball too. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I just think there is a clear double standard.
Dame ain't also the right playmaker for them either. Go ahead, Freeze. My bad.
And I just think there's a clear double standard that we look the other way, like WWE refs. You know what I'm saying? When Ric Flair pulled the chair from up under the ring and then slide it in the ring, we just turn our head when it comes to certain things. You know what I'm saying? Just like them WWE refs. But like the fact that Damian Lillard, my point to it is the clear double standard is Bradley Beal is a loser. Damian Lillard is a loser. Yet Knicks fans clamored on this show and other shows, other Knicks content creator shows, and was like, trade RJ Barrett, Obi Toppin, Emmanuel Quickly, 9 first-round picks and 10 second-round picks for Bradley Beal or Damian Lillard.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Right? Why are we trading for a loser from another team?
And mortgaging our future.
I highly agree.
Mortgage in the future, and the result might be advancing one round.
And he's
for a couple years.
Right.
And he's 31. How old is Bradley? I think Bradley Beal just turned 30 as well.
29. Something like
29. Oh, he's almost there.
Right. Oh, I forgot, Duke. Hey, Duke, how you doing, man?
What's good? I'm chilling.
Hadouken.
Yo, so
Duke
about to bust my head open, man.
I know this is gonna happen again. You told me yesterday. But
you know what's funny? I watched y'all show late. I fell asleep to it actually. I was sick last night. I was watching the whole thing when y'all was got on CWC because y'all was talking about what makes this team better defensively, and he was naming the guys, and they was like, and then guys, everybody was like, nah. It was just funny. Like I was watching it last night. CWC had good points though, but I guess we'll get to that. We'll get to that later though.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I agree with everybody's point. I'm never biased because I see where you was coming from. You know what I mean? You talking about Kawhi Leonard and Norman Powell? I watched the whole thing. It was interesting. It was funny, man. It was funny.
Yeah. We don't need to pay a guy $40 million a year that's gonna sit out. Come on, man. If you're gonna sit out, at least cheer for your team on the bench. You in the VIP just chilling.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Nah, bro. Hey, Be Civilized. Be Civilized says Randle was a loser too until he came to New York. So that way of thinking isn't right. Nah, man. Randle wasn't the type of Randle is different in that Randle wasn't even a star when we got him. Right?
Good morning.
Randle was like that 68 GTO that got rusted in the rain under somebody's tree. And we got him, and you know what I'm saying, and refurbished him, and he turned into something special with us, right? And so people compare the thing that talent that we saved and made our own to a brand new Ferrari and Damian Lillard, right? It's not the same, bro. Julius Randle always had the pieces, the makeup to be something special. He just couldn't put it together. He was putting it together year by year. Every year, Julius Randle got better and better and better and better and better. Right? Dame Lillard burst on the scene because he's a super talented guy, and that's just what it is. They're a super talented dude, and I respect that. But what I'm saying is, I don't want to give away the. Bro, do y'all remember the Joakim Noah era?
Yes.
Y'all don't remember that when we had
Still
Courtney
paying for
Lee?
it.
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Yo, we had Joakim Noah and no draft picks. Come on, bro. What are we doing, man? You know what I'm saying? I mean, now we at a place where we can turn the corner and build organically. And dudes is legit saying trade the kit and caboodle for Damian Lillard. And Damian Lillard just lost to Nigeria with Bradley Beal in the backcourt with him. And Kevin Durant.
And he lost
But a lot of that, you know, a lot of that is media based, man. I think a lot of the media is just putting that out there. That, of course, we're looking for a superstar player to be in our team, but it's not any old superstar player. You know what I'm saying? So it's like anybody that if Wojnarowski says, the Knicks are looking for the big fish, right? And the first person that comes up as disgruntled at the moment is Damian Lillard. Everybody jumps on that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, "Oh, we're gonna get Damian Lillard," but in actuality, if I think we have the pieces to get it done. If we really wanted Damian Lillard, we would have probably had that done already.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I think the media gonna leave us out to dry too. They like to link our names, and then if we don't get them, they're gonna turn their back right on us. Oh, the Knicks can never get a super. They're gonna leave us out to dry anyway. That's why I'm glad. You know, people like I'm glad. You know, we got these Knicks outlets that we have with people that's not falling for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you gotta like read the tea leaves. Remember that report that was saying when Chris Paul wanted to opt out of his contract, right? And then the report after that, like 2 weeks after that, was like, all the agents are what do you say? They're afraid because Chris Paul is going to the Knicks. Why was they afraid? They were saying that they was afraid because if Chris Paul go to the Knicks, then none of the agents players are gonna have the Knicks as a team with cap money who they can pin teams against to try to get their player the most unpopular. You know what I'm saying? So we got to stop falling for the okie doke and knowing that like they using us. You know what I'm saying? They using us because we got the cap. We came up this year. All this, you know what I'm saying? We in a good place. So you know what I'm saying? They using us, and then we falling for it. We're like, oh yeah, let's give up the farm for these guys, and these guys ain't the right fit for us.
Yeah, we ain't gonna give up no 7 players for one guy. Are you crazy?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
It just has to be the right guy,
bro. Hey, Cuzzo, I'm telling you that what it is and you know this, right? What I'm saying is for one, the arguments are always illogical when it comes to Knicks fans, right? Because like I stated earlier, we blame Julius Randle for the playoff failure, right? And then Damian Lillard led a stacked team against a team that wasn't stacked and lost.
All right, but
Right.
the thing is that you're comparing a person who averaged 18 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists to someone that averaged 35, 10, and 4. There's a reason why the performance should not be compared as heavy on Dame as on Randle. When Randle is supposedly the star of the team and he doesn't show up, he's obviously gonna get blamed. And Dame, if Randle had that average, he wasn't gonna have the blame like that. That's what gotta be said. No one can say that's not true. Randle would barely have blame if he averaged that amount of points, like his stat line. But he shot 27%. You can't shoot 27% as the number one player on the team.
Agreed.
And nobody is really mainly just like a lot of people aren't blaming him as much right now anymore because they're saying that it's the whole team as well. But that's why he shouldn't be compared to Dame in the playoffs. That's just completely different.
Bro, and what I'm saying is in the moment, and we are in the Team USA losing to Australia moment, right? We are in that moment. It's the day after. What I'm saying is in the moment, he has to get the blame because to your point, in the moments after Randle and the Knicks lost, we blame Randle, and not me personally, but I say we because I ride with y'all. Y'all my guys, right? Like everybody that come on here, man. Whether that Nick Ewan, Sincere the Genius, Jay Boogie, Eric Keyshawn, everybody, like y'all coming, y'all my guys, right? And I ride with y'all. That's the reason why we keep doing it. We keep coming on. We keep doing the Knicks Wanna Drive, man, because what we want to do is speak truth to power. We don't want people talking for us no more. That's the reason why we do this, right?
That's why I said the Knicks media outlets, they're gonna leave us out to dry, man.
Right. The reason why. Listen, earlier in the year, me and Duke used to be on together every night, speaking our Knicks truth to power because we got tired of people talking for us and not saying how we feel, right?
Right.
And so the thing is, and we did it every night, right? What I'm saying is this: Julius Randle in the moment got blamed for the loss to the Hawks, right? There was only the chat. I can show you clips of the entire chat. Everybody blaming Randle, right? But then Damian Lillard loses to Australia with a star-studded team, and we like, nah, it wasn't his fault. It's the FIBA basketball. The FIBA basketball felt different. The uniforms wasn't right. The air in the stadium wasn't perfect. They used to play in front of a crowd. Damian Lillard used to take all the shots right. Whatever excuse under the sun we make for Damian Lillard, except the fact that he lost.
There you go.
Yeah, facts. I thought everything froze. Nah, facts.
Right.
But that's two different scenarios, but yeah.
Nah, but that USA thing, it's on KD, it's on Dame.
Definitely on Coach.
They were both kind of playing hero ball at the end because nobody could make anything.
Right.
That whole thing was just messed up, and then they're blaming Popovich too. So it's just like that whole team is just doing bad.
I get Freezy's point though. Freezy definitely calling it out because he was linked to us for the whole month of June. The man Lillard was linked to us.
Right.
Especially with the trade. Blow the team up, trade for Dave. So I get why Freezy's bringing it to light. So I understand. That's why I'm not
I do too. Like it's not like everything that Freezy's saying right now I'm agreeing with or is agreeable. You know what I'm saying? But I get his point.
I get his point, yeah. And I like Dame.
You know what I'm saying? Like I like Dame too. I like Dame too because I guess you could say that I'm falling victim to circumstance because Dame's game is so pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's fun to have somebody shooting from the logo. It's like when we see Quickly shooting from the logo, we got arms up in the air.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when the announcer says, "Oh, that was from the logo," everybody's up in arms, you know, about the kid. Right? So I guess I could fall victim to that type of play style, and like, okay, I want to see that in the Garden. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But again, back to the point of Freezy, like, is it equating to winning? You know what I'm saying? What's the excuse that we? I mean, there are excuses, I guess, that you can say. You know what I'm saying? Because he had team around him. You know, he had a Batman, even though CJ McCollum, but you know, CJ McCollum could score. You know what I'm saying? And you can't say that that's not a good two, I guess.
It's definitely a good backup, man. Good Robin.
Right. I mean, we would die to have McCollum as our one. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I hear his name was to us too. Right.
He has a two. He has a servable center in Nurkic. He has defenders around him. He had Ariza. He had Covington. You know what I'm saying? The bench wasn't all that. The bench wasn't all that, but you know, they got Carmelo coming out the bench and he was still scoring. I mean, that's what you basically need from a bench, right? Somebody could come in and could score.
No, the main problem isn't their offense. The main problem is their defense. That's it.
Yeah,
they literally. There was one game where they were down 20 in one quarter and they came back that same quarter and they still ended up losing that game.
We beat them one time like that.
Yeah, they made a trade. They made it. What you say, Eddie?
They were up 20 against us, and we beat them.
No, we came back.
No, we didn't. We didn't beat them. They were.
Yeah, we
they
didn't
were
beat
up
them.
30. We came back. We lost.
Okay, that was the one that. All right, you're right.
That's the game they called the intentional foul on Julius Randle, where Randle didn't even touch nobody.
That was a stupid. Yeah.
You remember that? My man reached around Randle and slapped Randle's arm, and then they called a foul on Randle. And Randle was like, "He fouled me."
Wasn't it Melo that fouled him?
I think so. And it was like, and Randle said he fouled me, and they teched up Randle, right? And so they basically gave Portland the 5-point lead with no time left. And when the Knicks should have had the ball, the 3-point lead or something crazy. And when the Knicks should have had the ball because Randle got fouled, and they apologized after the game. Right? I mean, and when I mean apologize, I mean they. I'm talking about the referees. But I mean, come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. We got there's a clear double standard here, man. Like we blame Randle, but when Lillard lose, we always make excuses. When Beal loses,
you could make excuses for him just because he actually showed up compared to Randle. That's the big difference that you're not really saying.
Good one, Dilgan. Good one.
You mean he showed up offensively?
He averaged 10 assists. You don't just average 10 assists.
Sometimes a good offense is a good defense, Freezy, no?
Right. Well, what about when Patty Mills got the ball? What happened then?
Hey.
That's nothing I can say on. I said that he didn't do good, but I'm saying the blame was not just on one player.
Right.
Just like the blame wasn't just on Randle.
Randle don't get all the blame. I mean, people are taking his head off.
But that's what we're saying, Duke. Like, you know, everything that Freezy's saying is not agreeable. But there's a point to what he's saying.
No, I understand his point. I'm just saying that one point where Dame gets excuses, but he doesn't. It's because, I mean, he still pulls up the numbers and does what he needs to do. But the defense just killed that game, and he had some bad fourth quarters too, but it's like he doesn't deserve to get as much blame as Randle does.
Right. So all I'm saying is let's do away with this weird double standard. Can we as a Knicks fan, can we just do away with the weird double standard? But like when the Knicks lose, it's all Julius Randle's fault, period. Right? But when other stars of other teams lose, we make the bed for them to lay down soft landing. Right?
I don't know. I feel like when other stars lose, they get blamed too, though. I don't know.
Yeah, that's not true.
No, it was the Sixers lost, right? The Sixers lost.
Look, Simmons got torched.
But Ben Simmons is not their best player. Joel Embiid is their best player, bro.
Yeah, the only reason he got trashed on is because they're paying him 30 mil, and people are like, we're paying him 30 mil to be scared to make a wide open basket. That was
Yeah,
why
but
people were mad at him.
Embiid got
Embiid
got torched too when they put that crying meme up too. Remember when Kawhi Leonard hit that
game
three? Don't
yeah.
forget, people torched Embiid too for crying like a big
Yeah,
baby.
and it's like
Yeah?
you have
I'm not
a
gonna call him a
teammate
big
that
baby.
has played through a torn meniscus for 14 games already, or like 13 games, and you're not doing anything comparable to him.
Right.
Even though Tobias Harris had a bad game that day too, it's just like this dude just did not do anything.
Right.
He is getting paid the best player money.
Now, guys, always
I get it. When the Clippers lost, Paul George came in for a soft landing. Paul George said, "If we had Kawhi here, we'd have won." Right, and nobody mentioned Paul George since. Right.
Right.
But if
he got a
Paul George won a series though.
Right.
He elevated him past the Jazz. I mean, but did he get the blame though? Yeah, he missed the free throws. We talking about when he lost to the Suns?
He got torched. Okay, if you're talking about blame, he got called Pandemic P the last few years. So
remember last year? Last year he looked horrible
last year. And the beginning of this playoffs, he was getting called Pandemic P like every single time he makes a mistake, he gets killed, bro. We can't compare PG to anything. He's like one of the most hated / trolled for no reason.
And with all that said, we would love to have any of these players on our team.
Any of them, right?
Me too. It's a fact.
Right.
It's a fact.
Right.
Love Paul George at the wing.
I would love Pandemic P on my team
right now.
Get us a point guard. P, I'm good.
So I mean, me, because it's just me personally. I don't get into this because I want to be politically incorrect, you know what I'm saying? But like, there's some people that just like doing this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Just like memeing and like, and not knowing all the facts or not knowing all this, you know what I'm saying? So I don't get into the Twitter stupidity and the you know what I'm saying? I look at what it is, the real fact. I mean, the other day I was at the courts and they were flaming Ben Simmons.
Right.
Flaming Ben Simmons and everything that you guys are saying, and it's all correct, missing the layup, couldn't shoot, getting 30 mil, this and that. And I was trying to find ways to defend the kid, right? But it was just like an onslaught, right, against him. And at the end of the day, I would still love to have Ben Simmons on my team.
Yes.
So it's like, I don't get into that. I don't get into that stupidity about downing players and this and that. You never heard me down anybody on our team. I may have different views than a lot of people, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I never down. You never heard me say anything bad about RJ. Could I? Probably. Because if I'm wrong, didn't he have a bad postseason? Right? He had a bad postseason too, right? Like, it wasn't like Randle was garbage and he played semi mediocre. I don't even think he played mediocre, right? So, but I mean, that's not what it's about. You know what I'm saying? I know the kid is 21. I know that was his first playoff series. I'm hoping that he comes back better. You know what I'm saying? It's that Obi Toppin, same thing, bro. Like the whole year, you never heard me say nothing bad about Obi Toppin. And if you have, let me know. You know what I'm saying? If you have, everybody in the chat, let me know. If you ever heard Eddie C ever say anything bad about any player on the Knicks, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. Because, to be honest with you, I haven't. And that's not what I'm about. Like, I never talk bad about any player. Freeze, I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong. Have you ever heard me say this player is garbage, or this player is this, or this player is that? No, that's not my style. You know what I'm saying? I give everybody they just do, and I critique. You know what I'm saying? I critique it the way that I feel the best. But when you get into that, pandemic P stuff, you know what I'm saying? That kid balled out without Kawhi, and he almost, you know what I'm saying? He beat the Jazz. He almost did this. I think. Ben Simmons had a tough time guarding Trae Young the whole series. Like, that's not an easy thing to do. and people think that you can exert all your energy on defense and have enough to still put up 30 points a game or 40 points a game. You know what I'm saying? There's very, very few players, especially at 23, 24, who can do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think and so one of the things that I'm getting at too is I think the all offensive guys becoming stars is a detriment to basketball everywhere. I'm talking about the guys that all they do is shoot guys. Is a detriment to basketball everywhere, and it's showing in FIBA, right? All this dude can do is he's a scoring machine, but he don't do anything else on the floor, right? And then you take that player and you add him to other teams, and you think you're gonna win something with that. That's not the way basketball is played. The basketball court is cut in half for a reason. Half the time you on offense, the other half, guess what? You playing defense. And so for all the dudes that were scoring machines, your Bernard Kings, your Dominique Wilkins, your Alex Englishes, all those guys, they never won championships, bro. Never got close, right? Guess who we can add into that category? Damian Lillard and Bradley Beal. And to think that if we trade for them, that they will take us to a championship is a flawed way of thinking, right? It's a flawed way of thinking, bro.
Yeah, I think guys are just hung on big names. That's another thing. Some people are just hung on big names. Yeah, I don't see. Thing is, I wouldn't mind Lillard here. It's just how we get him. You know what I mean? I'm not with trading the farm for him. Like if he was a free agency, I'd rather free agency than the trade. I'm not with the trading thing. I'm not with all that. I say we just play it calm this year, this off season. Go through the draft, 2022. Then you make moves.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just my opinion. Like,
I'm with, and I think that's the smart way. I think that's the smart way of building your roster. And when I saw the outcome, when I saw the game, I was like, man, this is what the Knicks want. This can't be right. Right? And
I already said I don't want to trade for Dame because it's gonna take. We only have 6 players on the roster. I'm not.
Right.
I don't know how you. I mean, there is a package you trade for him, but then you don't have anyone else.
Right.
Because if you
I'm
trade
good on that.
And when the first time Duke said it, I was like, what is he talking about? And I actually thought about what you said when I was in the car. I was in the car this morning texting with RC Creative. And I was like, you know what Duke was saying is absolutely right. If you all you have is 6 players and you trade 4 of them and five draft picks, that means you only have 2 players on the roster.
Oh man.
Right? And then you don't have a draft.
And with all this trash free agency, assuming you're gonna trade this year's picks too,
right?
You're not gonna have a good team.
Right. I did see CK2K made a video like last week, right? Somebody made a hypothetical lineup if the Knicks was to do the Dame trade. And there was he made it to where it showed that we could still sign guys after a Dame trade. However, he showed 2 lineups. He showed one if we was to trade RJ, and then he showed one if we kept RJ and traded Obi, Mitch, and quickly. So he showed the hypothetical lineup. We can still get guys, but I'm not for it. Like they had DeRozan on there. We can get him. We can get Melo. We can get Nurkic. We can get Covey. We can get like half the Blazers squad. But he's basically showing that we can still get guys because of the salaries and stuff like that.
Right.
However, I wouldn't want those guys. I don't mind DeRozan, just not for those. I don't know if I. No,
I don't want Beal though. But
you said what, Hadouken?
Yo, what you guys think about? Oh, my bad, Duke. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I was saying that I made it clear, like even before the trade deadline, I said that I'd rather have Zach LaVine over Beal in general, especially just because
he's cheaper too. I'd rather take Zach right now. He's still cheaper.
I'm not trading. I'm not trading for him. His contract is about.
I'm not trading for Zach, man. Sorry.
Yeah, his contract is about to be up next season.
Bulls
but
not letting him
they're
go
talking
that easy
with extensions already for the Bulls, so I don't know.
Right.
it's just it's just a weird situation.
And he's getting paid 18 mil per. So you
Yep.
know when his contract is up, he wants the max.
He's gonna get probably 30. Yeah, he's getting at
I'm
least.
You know what's funny too? I was thinking about Tibbs at the draft combine too. I feel like he knows that it's out of his control. Like whatever happens at the draft. He has the input. Of course, he's the coach, as he should. But I don't know. I was thinking about it today. How he had his arms folded when they asked him questions, and the way he answered was like he said, "Oh, the foundation. I want wings and shooters." I feel like I feel like he also knows it's out of his control. He can only say what he wants, but
Right.
they probably know who they're gonna get already. They probably know. We us Knicks fans don't know. We like who we like, but I feel like they're gonna when I say that, I feel like you never know. They may draft 3 or 4 guys. They might, and Tibbs can't do nothing about it. They may stash the other 2. Who knows? They may stash.
Right. Hey man, y'all smash that like button. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Go
ahead, man.
Yeah. Y'all smash that like button, man. Let's get these likes up, man. So that more people can watch these videos, bro. Y'all might not like my Dame Lillard slander, but I know y'all love the environment in the room and the live stream and stuff, man. And I love rocking with y'all too. So every conversation ain't gonna be, a fastball down the middle of the plate. Some of it's gonna be a curveball on the outside corner. And this Dame Lillard conversation is that, because just like y'all have an opinion and a feeling about something, I'm gonna have one too. And the reason why I even bring it to the table is because not the troll, because it's so that we can address some stuff, So yeah, y'all smash that like button, man. Let's get this thing crunk up, man. So, but the thing is though is so if we don't go after Dame Lillard, then what do we do?
That is the question. I completely don't know what our roster is gonna look like, because we're still in this phase for some reason that we're changing up our team every single year, 1-year contracts. Right. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen this year, but it's going to happen. I don't know who we're gonna get. I still think I don't know if we draft 4 players still. I don't know if we trade up. Depends. I don't really know. I haven't heard any news of what they like recently, but we're hoping to have a good amount of young guys on our team compared to vets.
I'll tell you what I would do, Freezy. I would draft some youngins, draft the youngins, let Knox and Frank go. Maybe draft 4, maybe draft 3. Let them go. I'm definitely letting them 2 go. Start fresh with a new wave of young guys. Then you get those guys, and then you go through free agency, get some vets, and balance it out. Then you move on. Yeah, take it from there.
What I was gonna mention was, and it kind of led into what we're talking about right now. First of all, I wanted to know what you guys were thinking about when we talk about Duncan Robinson. Is this somebody that you guys think the Knicks would pay for, and if he fits into what we're trying to do for the future? And the other point I want to make is I think that right now where we at 19-21, I think that's the sweet spot of the draft. That's where we'll probably get the most bang for our buck, because there's plenty of wings, there's plenty of shooting at that stage. There's even point guards available at that stage if you want to go that route. But when it comes to sign-ins and stuff, I don't like to pigeonhole myself as yo, we need this position. Obviously, we need point guard position, but I don't want to pigeon myself into saying we need point guard position, so we're just gonna go after this position. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're putting yourself in a box. You don't really want to do that, right? So, I'm really liking the fact of trying to steal away Duncan Robinson from Miami, so we can have somebody who can spread the floor, who's probably a better player than Reggie Bullock is, right? Younger, probably won't travel on a fast break.
Shooting wise.
Nah, because he probably won't travel on a fast break. You know what I'm saying? He'll probably
He's not even
on
gonna
the
run a
floor.
fast break like
He'll
that.
probably
If I'm being honest.
he'll probably run the floor and put a layup
And
and
be able
dribble.
to finish. Yeah.
I haven't talked about Duncan Robinson just because I'm not giving him 20 mil.
Yes, I'm saying you're gonna have to give him 20 mil. I don't know.
That's the only reason I don't talk about
If
him.
we gotta give 20 mil to somebody, I'd rather give it to Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, me too. I'm not giving Duncan Robinson 20 mil.
But listen, no, Cullen, hear me out. I'm not a fan of giving 20 mil to anybody, right? But what I'm saying is, if we got to give 20 mil away, if we have to,
I know what you mean. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. And so here's the thing. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something else crazy. I'm on a crazy train. I may as well just go ahead and order me a drink since I'm on a crazy train, right? And so for those not old enough to know, Crazy Train is a song by Ozzy Osbourne, right? Do you remember that song, Crazy Train by Ozzy?
No.
By who?
By Ozzy Osbourne?
No.
Billy doesn't know him. I sure don't know him.
You know what? I'll tell you where you recognize it from. Every time the New England Patriots kick off, that song you hear, that's
when the Patriots kick off.
That's Crazy Train by Ozzy Osbourne. So, but anyway, trade all your draft picks right now for Cade Cunningham.
I would love to. I would do that in a heartbeat, but I don't think we have those type of valuable draft picks to get up to one. Like you would need a top five pick right now. You know what I'm saying? With a 19.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're not OKC. Like OKC is the one team that has those assets to get up.
Should do that 100%.
And you know, lie. I think they trying.
I think
they're trying to trade their number 6. And
they could trade 6. Look, they got 6. They got 16. They got 18. They got next year's picks. They got the you know what I'm saying? They got
OKC
about a boatload. Like we can't front like we the ones that got the best bag in the whole league. You know what I'm saying? Like there's other teams that got bigger bags than we do.
Right.
So let them make those moves.
For Cade, I probably like Cade would probably be their superstar. I mean, they have Pokachevsky, they have Shea, they have Dort. They got mad.
Did you guys see the trade proposal that the Athletics said? They said number 6 and Shea Gilgeous for the number 1 pick, and it's probably a little more. I'm not gonna lie, I would probably do that.
Yeah,
both the Pistons.
Say it one more time.
So the Pistons get Shea Gilgeous, the 6th pick, and they're gonna add on another pick, whatever pick it is, and the OKC Thunder get the number 1 pick.
That's not enough.
You see, you get Shea, who's already a good French star, and you could get a Kuminga. That's
to me, Shea is not enough. Like Shea to me is like getting in this year's draft. Shea to me is probably like getting an 8 through 10 pick, right? And then you're giving up a 6 pick. And then you're gonna give up just another pick. That's not enough for me. Like, and I think I'm giving it too much value because he just had a foot injury. You're gonna have to sign him next year to a lucrative contract. And I don't know if he's. I mean, to me, is not enough. Like, if you're trying to get Cade from me and you're giving me Shea, the 6th pick and the 16th pick, even, it's not enough, bro.
Yeah, and the 18th pick. You'd have to give me because to me, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is this, and I know it's going to sound like I'm hating on him, but he's a young developing player taking all the shots on a bad team, and it reminds me of an Anthony Edwards type situation, or a early Devin Booker situation, And I think, and so while Devin Booker is an all-star, I think Cade Cunningham is going to be a generational talent. I think we're going to be talking about Cade Cunningham for years as being one of the best players in the NBA. For
And then
years.
to add to that,
you could say that,
when
he averaged
he was with the
24,
Clippers,
5, and 6 on 50, 40, 90. 50, 40, 80.
I think
And
Shea.
he wasn't
that
even
goes
taking
back
a crazy amount of shots.
to remember. Dude, I don't know if you heard this stream before, but I was talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to numbers, it ain't, there has to be other factors. It can't just be, he averages this, he averages this, he averages this. Like OKC had the 6th pick and they should have had the 5th pick. You know what I'm saying? So they were a bad team with a lot of developing young players. So obviously somebody's gonna shine, right? At the end of the day, he got injured. He got a real bad foot injury at the end of the year, and that adds to that too. When you talk about him on the Clippers, right? Isn't it kind of like what happened this year with Trey Mann? Like, don't those two players allow for a third guy to come up and play a little bit better than what he really is? You know what I'm saying? Like, Trey Mann this year, everybody's talking about Trey Mann. Wasn't that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander like 2 years ago when he was at the Clippers?
No, you're talking about Terrence Mann.
Yeah,
you're talking
about Terrence
Dude,
Mann,
Freeze, you know I always do that, dog. You know I always do that. I always butcher up these players' names, dog.
Yeah, you had me so confused. I was like, what's this having to do with the Florida Gators?
You're right.
Terrence Mann. You're talking about the shade that went against the Warriors, and that was his rookie season.
And when he was with Chris Paul, Chris Paul was a dynamic.
I'm not trying to go at it with you in the sense of if you think he's if he's a good player or anything of that nature. You know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say is that if I'm Detroit Pistons and you coming at me with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the 6th pick, I will go back at you with like you keep Shai, you give me Pokachevsky, you give me Dort, you give me, you know what I'm saying? I will go a different route because and give me all these other picks. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys have to understand sometimes, like when these media outlets say this guy is available, there has to be a reason why these players are saying these guys are available. You know what I'm saying? I used to breed dogs. You know what I mean? I used to breed bullies. And when you have a litter of 6, 7 bullies. And you usually keep the best one or the second best, right? But when you do put the ones that you do want to sell out there, you be like, this one is available. This male is available. This female is available. What nobody tells you is the reason why they're available. You know what I'm saying? Why is he available? He's available because, in my sense,
he's their best asset player wise, and because the main reason he was even put out in trade talk is because Brian Windhorst or someone said that there might be Shai might want to leave or something because they have so many picks. Something.
So
like
there
that.
you go, right
serious,
there.
But
you answered your own question. You answered your own question. There's a reason why he's being put out there. It's not because he's the franchise player. Because
I never said he was the franchise
player.
player.
He wanted to, like he just said. He just said he wanted to leave. He didn't say he's getting forced out.
No, that's the reason. That's the reason why he's probably getting put out there, as in this kid is available. You know what I'm saying? And it's with every other player. Why is Colin Sexton available? Why is DeJounte Murray available? Why are these guys available? Is because there's something in the back where the organization feels like, let me get off this. Let me try to trade this asset and work somewhere else because there's something behind the scenes or something that is not going to help my organization.
No,
you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say.
That with Colin Sexton, that makes sense because Colin Sexton, his teammates said that he was a problem. That's not the same.
Yeah, I don't get the
just like
Murray
rumors
thing,
and
though.
stuff like that.
So you're OKC. right? You're Oklahoma City, and you have all of these assets, and you have all of these players. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is in the same draft as Kevin Knox. So Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be optioning for a large contract at the end of this year. You, Duke, are you giving Shai Alexander the max that you can give him?
The max, no.
Okay, so then why would you? So then you're not feeling highly as him. If somebody you had on your team and say, okay, I'm giving this player the max, no doubt about it. Ain't nothing like Shai.
I'm only giving a player max, depending. I mean, if it's a super max, if it's a superstar.
Exactly. So then why would the Detroit Pistons accept a player that you wouldn't give the max to as one of the main cogs of a deal?
Because they're the Pistons, and he's not gonna get the max in general.
Can't say that. Nah, but you can't say that, man. You have to.
They paid Jeremy Grant. They paid Jeremy Grant. They would pay.
They gave Jeremy Grant.
Shai is better than Jeremy Grant.
No doubt.
Definitely.
And so
better than Jeremy Grant.
He's literally on his rookie
and they
contract.
gave him the max. So why wouldn't they give Shai the max?
Yeah, no, he's on his He's on his rookie contract still, so they still have they would have his rights, so they could do whatever they want at that point.
And
they can play him for a year and do whatever.
They can offer him a rookie max extension that will probably be about what 21, yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
Yes,
Shai is worth that.
Yeah.
Like Shai is definitely worth that.
What'd you say? 21 or 29?
It's like somewhere between. It depends. It depends on if he makes all-star teams, all NBA teams, and all that.
Which you probably won't.
Yeah, so there's some stuff that go into it, bro. So, but what I'm getting at,
an all-star team. I think he's just below all-star level.
Yeah, he was a fringe all-star, and then he got injured, and then they just decided not to play him. They wanted to tank.
Who we talking about?
The Thunder.
What I was getting at is the Knicks trading for getting up to the top 2 in the draft. I say if you gotta make a move, man, if you feel like you gotta make a move, I say damn the torpedoes, bro. What are you saving the torpedoes for?
I don't think teams are going to do business with us like that, though. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't see teams doing no business with us like that. Like, they let us get the second. I just don't see it happen. I don't know. We might be able to swindle the Warriors.
Definitely not for a top 5.
Yeah,
we don't have the assets for it. We don't have the assets.
We don't have the assets to be doing stuff like that. Like Philly, other teams like Celtics, Philly, certain teams got assets. I don't even think Boston, unless we're talking about Jayson Tatum. I don't even think we can put Boston in there anymore because they already blew all their bullets.
Right. Yeah,
but Boston Smart still.
They could trade.
Yeah, but Marcus Smart ain't gonna. Marcus Smart.
Got Horford.
Marcus Smart is an unrestricted free agent after next year. Yeah, but Marcus Smart is an unrestricted free agent next year. So what are you trading for? If you're going to get up in the draft to get a top 5 pick, you trading Marcus Smart for a top 5 pick and then losing him?
Yeah, see that? Yeah, I understand your logic there. Well, what I'm saying, I guess what I'm getting at is if you feel like, and I think Duke was here when we did
for a player,
right? Well, I think Duke was here when we did the Uncle Freezy rebuilds the Knicks, and so my preference would be take 19 and trade back. And acquire, and acquire. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like picks 15 through 25 are all the same person. You know what I'm saying? And so instead of forcing yourself to either pick there or trade up, like why trade up 4 spots? Give away a first round pick to trade up 4 spots, and you get the same guy you could have got at 21 and not 19. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you feel compelled. If you got to make the jump, if you're feeling froggy and there's nothing else for you to do, I say, why move up 4 spots? Why give up a first-round pick to move up 4 spots I say package it all and go all the way up.
Yeah, but I don't know how far are we gonna get. That's the only thing. I mean, I know what you mean. We got
to see. We got to tell them.
Yeah,
like we packaging these 2 picks and the 2 picks in 23. We offering 4 first-round picks to move up.
Yeah.
Who want them?
Oh, let's offer a player too. Don't knock him, man.
Oh God, man! Hey, the Prince, but the Prince is watching, yo. Yo, don't slander.
Oh, I'm just being objective, man.
The Prince is watching. Hey, Spree the Knicks, what's good? Hey, so
the only way that I see
I'm not for trading off for picks though. That's just me. I'm not really for it.
The only way that I see us moving, like, let's say that we want to get Scotty Barnes, and let's say that we have to move up to the 5 pick to get Scotty Barnes, right? Because it's kind of like, I remember a time where everybody was down in Scotty Barnes, and I was like, yo, I'm mad high on Scotty Barnes. And there's a moment right now where he can even leapfrog Kuminga. I'm not saying, I don't know which one is better. I'm not saying that he will, but there's talk that he might go 5th over Kuminga. And the only way that I see the Knicks, and I think the Knicks like Scotty Barnes.
They do.
The only way that I see the Knicks being able to get Scotty Barnes and, slander, say whatever you say, do whatever you want, jump up and down and cry, is if we give up RJ.
So okay, let me. I'm gonna show you something real quick, right? Y'all know how I feel about certain stuff, right? Like I be wanting to bring certain things to the table, right? All right, let me do this real quick. Let me bring my guy in. Okay, so y'all can't see this. This is very small, right? All right, this is the final between Florida State and Virginia. And in this game, there are 2 guys that are projected to go in the first round, right?
Okay.
Right? It's this guy. Yeah.
7 points. Okay.
7 points, 6 rebounds. 7 points, 6 assists, 2 rebounds in 24 minutes, right? And then there's this guy. And then there's this guy. Trey Murphy is listed as a guard. He played 32 minutes. He had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 13 points.
Was that my guy Trey Murphy I see up there?
That is our guy Trey Murphy.
Yeah, 13.
But Freeze, hold on a second. Barnes guards the point guard.
Bro, nah.
Check out 1 through 4.
Check out the point guard's numbers.
Yo, I thought Barnes guarded the best offensive player.
Barnes can guard 1 through 4. So,
but if you look at a lot of Florida State games, Barnes is put on the point guard. And if you check, like, I don't want to down this what you're doing here, but check Reese Beckman, who's the point guard of the team.
Okay.
Oh my
30
God.
minutes. 30 minutes.
There he is.
30 minutes. 0 points.
0
So
points.
Trey never brings the ball up?
3 assists, 2 rebounds. You gotta check that out too, bro.
Trey went off though. But yeah.
Yo, this thing with Trey Murphy is boggling my mind. Why do they have him listed as a guard? How big is Trey Murphy? If he's a guard,
Murphy's 6'9".
Yeah, he's 6'9", man.
6'9" with a 7 wingspan, 6'11" wingspan.
And he's a great prospect. He's at 19
you have to bring the ball up? Like, do you have
I would love to have that kid.
I want Trey Murphy, man, at 21, man. He not gonna fall to no. We ain't gonna get him at 32.
Y'all see? Can y'all see that? Is that too small?
A little bit.
All right, let me do this. All right. I'm not hating on Scotty Barnes, y'all. I'm not.
I'm not a big fan of Scotty Barnes.
I like Scotty. You said what, Hadouken?
I'm not really a big fan of him.
You're not a big fan?
No.
I just like wings, man. I like the wings of the draft. I can't lie. Like I like Johnson. I like David Johnson. Another guy here nobody talk about is Greg Smith. He's
from Texas.
Yeah.
Greg Brown.
Greg Brown.
Greg Brown. Is it Greg Brown? Greg Brown.
Yeah,
Greg Brown.
he just got an attitude problem.
He got an attitude problem, but
he slipped a lot. I liked him a lot early in the draft, but for some reason in mocks, like he's slipping a lot, and I don't know why. So
he probably slipping because of his attitude.
Could be.
If he's slipping backwards, then he has attitude. He has
he's like going in the second round type range now, and I don't know.
I'll get him in the second round. That's a nice steal for a team with a coach to go upside his head. If he got an attitude, it's a steal.
So they only played Florida State once?
Say that again, Freezer.
Virginia Tech?
Usually teams in the same conference play each other twice.
Right.
Probably COVID. Probably they lost one because of COVID.
Yeah, you're right. Right. Wow. Hey, so Sherwin M says that Murphy played guard most of his life. He has grown 7 inches in the past 3 years. Wow.
Yeah,
I guess that explains the quick first step.
Right. And according to Sherwin M, Trey Murphy is the better defender. I don't know.
Trey Murphy, some people say he's the best. I think he's more forward in the draft. Some people say
I don't think he's the better defender. I think because that's like Scotty Barnes' calling card. You know what I'm saying?
Or Kuminga.
Yeah, Kuminga's more lengthy, but Scotty's more tenacious.
Scotty Barnes more physical.
No. Yeah. Like Trey Murphy is a great prospect. Like he's a little bit older. Yeah. He's a little bit older, right? But he's a great prospect. Having a late growth spurt, I think, helps his cause.
Yes.
So, because we were probably talking about a 6'7" wing compared to a 6'9" wing now, who can defend multiple positions, who can shoot. The prototypical player that we're looking for. You know what I'm saying? He's the prototypical player that we're looking for, who can play small forward, who can keep RJ at the 2, and go on from there. Right.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people like Zaire Williams, but I like Zaire Williams.
Yeah, he's on their radar.
Tons of players. I love Chris Duarte.
I'm not too big on Duarte because of his age. Everybody else
draft Murphy. You think he can beat out Knox?
Who?
You think if we draft Murphy, like he could beat out Knox for a position?
Hell yeah! What? Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Bro,
yeah, probably. Man, Knox has to really show out on defense.
Hell yeah, he beat him.
Knox is like a vet now.
They're the same height. They're the same height, same athleticism. Trey Murphy, I don't know. I guess he's a better defender, higher motor on defense.
Yeah. Higher motor on defense and higher
Knox out of
motor
rotation.
overall.
Man.
But I still want to see the first 10 games of Kevin Knox this year. And then I'll go on.
Trey Murphy can mess around and beat Reggie Bullock out of the 3 spot if Reggie Bullock's still here.
Now, I actually think Trey Murphy can rest around and beat DeAndre Hunter.
Or better.
But around that type of player, somebody who can defend, who can stretch the floor, who could defend 4s, who can defend 3s, who can step out on 2s.
Athleticism is crazy, man. I don't know. If Knicks don't get him, I would be so mad, yo.
The difference between him and Scotty Barnes, going back to the Scotty Barnes, is you can legit put Scotty Barnes on the best player and just forget about it. You know what I'm saying? Right. You can legit put Scotty Barnes on Trae Young.
Right.
I don't know if you could do that with Troy Murphy, on a switch.
Yeah, Trey Murphy can go on 1 through 4, so you can do that with him too.
Yeah, but that's more on a switch, on a pick and roll switch. If he gets switched on to Trey, he probably hold his own for a couple of plays. But when we talk about Barnes, you can legit play Barnes against Trey.
Yeah.
And build your defense around that. You can put, you know what I'm saying, you can put Barnes on Kawhi. You could put, I actually like the way my cousin said it, Kiwa. I'm digging the Kiwa.
Yeah.
So you could legit put buns on like a kiwi.
Right.
Right.
And, just of course he's young. He's gonna have problems. He's probably gonna get cooked, but he'll grow.
All right. That's all right, yo. That's what makes.
Right.
That's what makes.
So how do y'all feel about bringing Reggie Bullock back?
I don't have no feeling about it. I'm good on that. I think we should upgrade.
Nope.
Damn,
coming off the bench. He come off the bench.
You said that, bro, and I almost want to leave the chat. I swear to you. I was about to click that lead, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, so
11th to 12th, man.
Yeah, I think what Reggie Bullock brings, and y'all hear me out on it. All right, what Reggie Bullock brings to your bench is something that I don't think you could just get willy-nilly from other players around the league. Right? David Parker talking about running back. Yo, bring back Elf. Nah, bro, we ain't doing that. But I saw in an article a breakdown of Reggie Bullock's numbers. Did y'all know that the last 20 games of the season, Reggie Bullock shot 8 threes a game?
No idea.
Reggie Bullock shot 8 threes a game the last 20 games of the season.
You know what? And then, can you imagine that be Duncan Robinson?
Yeah.
Like he would be like, I think Duncan Robinson would probably be like a 20-point scorer on our team. Like he would play that same role with him coming off that pick and Randle just passing that ball off for the 3.
Right.
So we really got to look into it. I don't think, like, I don't want to get off your topic, but yeah, man, like that's somebody that.
You know what, my guy is right. I'm feeling what Sherwin M is saying. Reggie Bullock is a perfect signing trade candidate to get Wiggins and the 7th pick from the Warriors. I could see us doing something like that.
The 7th would probably be way too much.
The Warriors have some use of that.
Yeah, but you're getting Wiggins back contract. That's
Bullock.
Yeah, but I think 14 makes sense. Because you still got to give
back up 3. I'm good, man.
Yeah, you probably right, but I would try my hardest to try to get that 7.
No, I would try to get 7, but the thing is, his contract
you're right. You're probably right.
But the 14th pick is valuable, and then the 7th pick is like on another level. You don't just give that up for 19 and 21 or something.
Like picks 8 to 14 are garbage, yo. Those picks are so garbage, man.
Because you're
talking about based on mock drafts, right? Based on mock drafts, like nobody's really wanting to get Moses Moody or Corey Kispert.
And even real drafts, it's like, are they worth 8 picks? Like the 8th pick in the draft?
Right.
8
like
picks are not
to me, bro. That's why I'm like, yo, I'm so happy that we got the 19th and the 21st because we are right in that sweet spot. You know, it's like from 16 to like where the Houston Rockets have picks. Like those picks right there are like so valuable, money wise, talent wise. Well, you have to, if you picking, let's say you picking out of the litter between Franz Wagner, Corey Kispert, Moses Moody, Davion Mitchell. You got to pay these guys like the 8th pick. Like we paying Knox $9 million.
Yeah, I don't really want any of those.
And you can have any one of them. You know what I'm saying? There's none of them that stand out. It's like, yo, I want this player more than the other player. They all the same. Like Moody, Kispert, Franz, they all the same. You know what I'm saying? Like Davion, he's on that level. They're all on that level.
Josh Giddey, Josh Giddey, all those dudes. You like
if I see Garuba, Kispert, or Giddey on my team, I'm gonna freak out.
And imagine moving up to get them.
Yeah, no,
imagine getting the 14th pick. Imagine getting the 14th pick and have to settle for you just boatloaded your contract with Andrew Wiggins and have to settle for Corey Kispert.
But if you do the Wiggins deal before the draft, you can package 7, 19, and 21 and move up to like
that's a different story.
2 or 3.
But let's say it's not 7. Let's say it's not 7, and let's say it is 14.
Okay.
Now we're talking about 14, 19, and 21 to get up to where? To probably like around 10, where the Pelicans are at.
Yeah, nah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, it's not. It's
That's
not
trash.
there.
That's very
It's not
trash.
enough. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not there. We trying to get the 6th pick, the least.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we can't get that, then
Anyone's giving that up though.
if we can't get that, it makes no sense to try to trade up.
Yeah, this draft is like 6 deep. If you get one of the top 6 picks, you good. And if you get right straight from the lottery down, you good.
I would say this. I would say I'm not gonna say it's trash.
It's not trash.
I would say compared to other years, I think it's better. But what I'm saying is if you're not getting Cade or Jalen Green or Mobley or if you're not getting the top 4, because I think it's 1 through 4, then it's 5 and 6.
Uh-huh.
And then it's like 7 through 14,
15,
and then
yeah.
it's like 15 through 40.
Right.
Right.
It was like last year. It was like last year when we had the Obi pick. It was like, yo, the first 4 picks, right? And then the rest was garbage. You can pick between from Okoro down to Tyrese Halliburton. You know what I'm saying? You could hit or miss on any of those prospects.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then right after that, and then right after that, you had players getting picked like Sadiq Bey.
Right.
Definitely.
Right. Isaiah Stewart.
Isaiah Stewart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You had all of these other guys who had so much value at pick 16, pick 18, pick 19. It's the same thing. And this draft is better.
We got quickly from OKC.
At 25.
Yeah.
We flip-flopped like 12 times and still got quickly.
Yep.
Yeah, Maxey and Philly too, doing his thing.
Maxey. I mean, you could go down the line, and that's exactly what the sweet spot is in this year's draft. Only that I think that these players are a little bit better.
Right. Right. No, I'm with you. I'm with you on it. The sweet part to me is that we could do we could walk away from the draft with Wiggins and Bouknight. Right? We could walk away with Wiggins and Bouknight, right? And then pick 19 and 21, Trey Mann and Trey Murphy. So we could legit leave the first round with Andrew Wiggins, James Bouknight, Trey Murphy, and Trey Mann.
And Bouknight is one of those players that might slip.
Right.
He might be available at 14. I actually have him at 16 going to OKC.
Right.
So if you could get that 15, 14 pick, he's kind of like on the fringe of that. And somebody that we interviewed, somebody that we like. Yeah, I could probably dig that.
But who are we talking about?
I think
different scenarios
about Jalen Johnson gonna slip. I don't know about Bouknight. I think a team might go from top 10.
I think this kid Bouknight is going to be Bradley Beal. His game, his mannerisms, it reminds me of Bradley Beal. Like he's not the same stature as Beal yet, but his point guard like hand abilities, not distributing, not playmaking, but I'm talking about moving with the ball. You know what I'm saying? I think the dude is going to be at 6'3" or whatever they have him listed at. I think he's going to be kind of like in that Bradley Beal vein, like a ultimate scorer machine, right? But my only thing though is if you get a Bouknight, what do you do with quickly?
No, I think they could play together in the backcourt. I think the unless quickly is going to start, right? Like again, I don't want to get into that argument, but if quickly starts, then he can come off the bench with a Rose probably as the backup too. For the time being, of course, right? Until he grows into a bigger role. But especially if you're getting if
quickly
you're
starts,
other
man, we
things.
did nothing this offseason.
If
That's
what?
what I'll say. Quickly starts, at the beginning of the season, and we've done nothing this offseason. All this is for nothing. What we're talking about.
Right. That means we did
All right.
nothing, yo.
You're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to your opinion, but all I know is that I've been saying quickly starting for like 2 months. And you know, on Twitter, you go on Twitter now, and it's like, yo, quickly could start. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
These are the same people saying, "Oh, we can play the 3, right?"
Nah, not me, brother.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. I disagree. That's just my opinion. No, I was just asking.
No, yeah, exactly. You're entitled to your opinion because, you know, it's not just because somebody else says it is God or Twitter says it is God. You know what I'm saying? But he can, if we don't sign a point guard or we don't trade for a point guard. I guess who else is in line, and we can still re-sign Derrick Rose on a reasonable contract, right? We can re-sign Derrick Rose on a reasonable contract. Still have Derrick Rose closing games for us, just coming off the bench and having Emmanuel quickly start and play the same amount of minutes that Elfrid Payton was playing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Get his turn with the starting lineup. But, you know, 5 minutes in, 6 minutes in, Derrick Rose comes in and does his usual, what he did last year. You know what I'm saying? So it's not out of the ordinary or out of the question, I think, to put up a scenario like that. And it's just better spacing for RJ Barrett, for Julius Randle, especially if we get a shooting 3, somebody who has a little bit more cachet than Reggie Bullock does.
Right.
Somebody who can really, really shoot the 3, who's automatic on the 3. You know what I'm saying? Is then you have quickly on one side, you have Dunk. Well, I want to put Duncan Robinson there.
That's going to be a horrible backcourt. But go ahead.
Quickly and RJ?
Well, not quickly and RJ, but Duncan Robinson, no defense. But go ahead.
Well, Duncan Robinson, but isn't Mitchell Robinson playing? Isn't Julius Randle playing?
You need some defense on the wing. You know what I mean? Duncan Robinson is 6'7".
Isn't RJ Barrett, in a lot of people's opinions, had great metrics when it came to defense.
Right. Yeah, but it's just him on the wing alone. Like he needs to be paired up with another wing, man, that could defend.
Where was
RJ got torched a lot? He got torched by a lot of elite wings. I mean, hey, that's just my opinion. He got torched by a lot of wings. Him alone out there on the wing.
I'm with you there. But this is what other people were saying about, you know, RJ Barrett's metrics and his defense. You know, I did see a lot of lapses. Like, I don't think.
No, it improved.
It did improve, but I didn't see it.
But
to
he's
be
gonna
automatic.
have to guard someone's best player if it's him.
He have to guard. He got torched by Jaylen Brown badly. That's all I remember.
So then now, can we say Elfrid Payton was a need? So then now, can we say Elfrid Payton was a need because he brought that defense that probably RJ Barrett didn't bring? Probably.
Hey,
all right,
so I'm gonna just throw this out here. I'm gonna just throw this out here for Eddie C argument. Did y'all know that Elfrid Payton logged more minutes against number 1 scoring options than any other defender in the NBA? Elfrid Payton logged more minutes defensively against number 1 options than any other player in the NBA last season. Did y'all know that? That is a true stat. Crazy. Right? I thought it was Reggie Bullock. Right? But Reggie Bullock was 3rd and not on the Knicks. Not on the Knicks. In the NBA. In the NBA. So while I wanted to throw Elfrid Payton, I wanted to take a human-sized slingshot and flick Elfrid Payton. When I read the stats, I was like, what? Elfrid Payton logged more minutes against number 1 options defensively than anybody in the NBA. Right? And his offense suffered for it. Right? So now you like, well, if Elfrid has to go and Reggie Bullock has to go from our number 1 ranked defense, who do we replace them with?
Oh, we're gonna replace him.
Right. But with whom? With whom do you replace him?
We're about to find out.
Bro, you can't just say You just can't go all
But don't you like
had a
Lonzo?
little qualities.
Don't you like Lonzo Ball, Freezy? Or you would give him 20 mil before you give Peyton 20 mil, right?
Yeah.
So Lonzo's a good defender, is he not?
Give Elf 20 mil?
No, but I'm saying Lonzo's so that's one guy right there. Lonzo's one guy at the one. You can replace Peyton with good defender, probably a better defender. You know? And then at the three, you know how many wings? You know how many wings are better? It's not. You see, the thing is, it's not that Reggie Bullock can't defend, but he's small. Like compared to elite wings, you have to think about the wings of the future: Giannis, Tatum, Brown. You know what I mean? KD's gonna retire soon, but you gotta think about the ones in the East. That's gonna give the East hell. You gotta think about them. Reggie Bullock can't keep up with them like they. He only gonna have so much years to keep up with them. Plus, he's small. He's a 6'6", 6'5". He's too small for them.
Well,
and then he can't do nothing on the offensive end. Nah, you gotta upgrade. He's a good backup. You gotta upgrade.
Do you want your defense to play at the same level as it did this year?
The defensive play?
Do you want your defense to have the same results as they had this year?
Of course.
Right. So then we have to consider bringing both of those guys back.
Oh man, I knew that's the point you were getting at. I just knew it.
No. I
knew it.
I say we need defenders that are individually good talents, not like it was more so our team defense, not like in those individuals were the reasons why our defense was good. It was because of the team defense, Tibbs' system, you know?
Yeah.
We implement better defenders on the team that are individually better defending talents. Who knows? The defense could be number one next
How
season.
tall is Reggie Bullock? Someone said I'm bugging. How tall is Reggie Bullock? He's 6'8"?
I don't know. I don't think he's like Audrey height. Isn't he like 6'6"?
I thought he was. Last time I checked, he was like 6'5". He was a small.
No, I think he's like 6'6".
Somebody said I'm
like 6'6", 200.
And how much he weigh? Like $150?
Nah, he like 200, 210.
Look like he weigh $150.
He's a lighter 3. This guy's 6'6". Do your research, Ismail. 6'7". He's 6'6", yo. He got torched by Tobias Harris. How tall is Tobias Harris? About 6'10", 6'9"?
Tobias like 6'9".
We need guys for wings like that. We need defenders that can up there in height. Reggie Bullock is not up there. Brandon Ingram was almost torched. That's another one that would have torched Reggie Bullock. We got to prepare for the elite wings of the future. Like Reggie Bullock's a good backup at best, man. I'm sorry.
There it is.
Yeah, if he comes off the bench, I'll be fine with that.
4'5".
What'd you say, Hadouken?
Yeah.
What'd you say, Duke?
Duke said, I think Duke said something like,
way too old.
I said I would take him off the bench.
He took him off the bench.
He said run it back.
Yeah, he's 30. Let him come off the bench. Let him be a good veteran, sub off the bench, a good wing off the bench. He can't start, man. I'm sorry. He did good. He had a good season, but come on, we have to upgrade. That's it. Let's be real. I would consider bringing him back before I bring Peyton back, but I'm not too crazy about Bullock. I feel like he's replaceable. Sorry.
Well,
sorry.
Fellas, I gotta go. I gotta wrap up here. I gotta do some stuff for the pod couple and some other stuff, man. I gotta work on, man. I hate to cut this conversation short because I actually wanted to get Duke. I want to get some more from Duke, man. But hey, Duke, listen, man. What we gonna do at night, Duke?
I don't know. I've been thinking that we're probably gonna get Isaiah Jackson in either 19 or 21. And I want Josh Christopher, so I might get Josh Christopher.
Me too. I like Josh.
At 19 or 20, man, you bugging, bro. Can we just get Josh Christopher at 32?
It is what it is. 21 to 32 is kind of the same range. You could go either way, realistically. Think about
That's
it.
if he falls. If he falls at 32.
Right now,
That's what I'm saying. Because everyone can have
man,
him at 32, but at the end of the day, he's one of the. There's not that many shooting guards.
He got good
Most of the
upside.
shooting guards are
He
going to
might
be
go up.
taken in that top 14. His main thing he needs to work on is basically his shooting, and everyone knows that's the main thing.
Right.
He got the intangibles too.
So you want to get a small guard that can't shoot? Okay. Sweet.
I mean, well, we could get Charles Bassey. Charles Bassey is tough.
Yeah. Well, hey, y'all, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I got some stuff that I have to do. I have to update some stuff on the community page. I'll be back tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel. You know what I'm saying? Because I got somebody else I gotta hate on, and I hate to do it, but it is what it is. And y'all gonna have to talk me off the ledge.
You gonna be on the night, Freeze?
Nah, I can't do it. I won't be back on until Friday night.
Oh, got you.
Friday night, I'll be back on Friday night. I'm trying to get the guys together, G-Man, City, Hadouken, myself on the same page. With some stuff because I like rocking at night, man. I love rocking at night. I just I just got to get some stuff. I'm not as available at night anymore as I am in the mornings.
Copy that.
Yeah, and
I need some more Knicks talk, man.
Yeah, I know, and I be wanting to rock. So I just, it's just things are just crazy, man. Things are just crazy. When things settle down, bro, then it will be back to what we've been doing. But for right now, I just can't, I just can't risk the bread. Like I can't lose money to talk Knicks. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
so. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Peace to everybody, man. Love and respect to everybody in the chat. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Cully, tomorrow, bro, I promise you, y'all gonna have to talk me off the ledge because I got some hate in my heart for an individual.
I got you.
And y'all already know who it is.
Oh, we know, right? Brother. We know.
And his name rhymes with Denser Ben Diddy. I got some stuff I'm gonna say about him.
I got you. Oh, I'm here for it. All the way here for it.
All right, y'all. I'll holler at y'all later, yo.
Y'all be easy.
All right, peace.